happy guinea pig!
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And y'all, today I'm making a special request for Alyne up in the runoutdoors. Alyne asked me to make a pineapple vanilla pound cake. I had to find a recipe for it. This is not my original recipe. I went online and I found the recipe for a pineapple vanilla pound cake. There was like 5 or 6 to choose from. I did not even pay attention to what website I went to. I just found one that seemed like it would be the simplest to make and sounded good. Okay? First, I'm going to show you the ingredients for the cake, and then when I get ready to do the glaze, I will show you the ingredients for the glaze. Okay? I'll go over the recipe for you. The ingredients list calls for 3 cups of all-purpose flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I have that in this bowl right here. Okay? I'll set that aside. Then it calls for 1 cup of unsalted butter softened. I have 1 cup, 2 sticks, 8 ounce. Okay?
I got everything in the frame.
Okay. It calls for a 1/2 cup of shortening. I don't use shortening, I use lard. So I have a 1/2 cup of lard. That's 4 ounces by weight of lard. You can use shortening or whatever else you want to use. That's entirely up to you. I'm using lard as a substitute for shortening. It calls for 2 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. I have 2 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. That is the white sugar. Okay.
I like that.
Well, pound cakes tend to call for a lot of ingredients. 4 eggs at room temperature. 4 large eggs. They have been sitting at room temperature for a couple of hours. They are room temperature now. 1/2 cup of buttermilk at room temperature. It's been setting out long enough that it's gotten to room temperature. It's been out for about 20 minutes now. 1 cup of crushed pineapple, drained, reserving the juice. Okay? It said to use a small can of crushed pineapple and drain it. I have not seen small cans of crushed pineapple in many a year. I've used a 15 or 20 ounce can of crushed pineapple. I drained and reserved what pineapple juice I needed, which is 1/4 cup for the glaze, and I will set that aside. And then I measured out a cup of crushed pineapple. And it calls for 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I have not yet measured that out. It might get 2 teaspoons because I really like this vanilla extract. It has a great vanilla flavor. I'll go ahead and tell you the ingredients for the glaze. Even though I don't have them out, I will go over it again. It calls for 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter melted, 2 cups of powdered sugar, sifted, which that is the confectioner's sugar. Oh, it's that same stuff, just different names. It can be called powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar. It calls for 3/4 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 1/4 cup of pineapple juice. Okay, that's the glaze ingredients. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees. Okay, I'm gonna set this right here to the side. This is to be baked in a bundt pan. Bundt pan. Fluted, yeah. And it said to spray it with baking spray that has flour in it. There is a difference in using cooking spray and baking spray. Baking spray, again, has the flour in it. For my part, you can use any kind of baking spray you want. This is the best out there. It's Baker's Joy. This is the best to use for cakes and cookies when you are baking and you need to spray something.
Yeah, we had to go to Publix to find that.
Yeah.
Can't find it nowhere else. They got new stuff coming out there promoting.
Well, they do have it at Food Line, but I wasn't at Food Line this time.
Oh.
It did say that you could use butter and flour.
I thought we looked for it at Food Line.
No, we didn't go to Food Line, baby.
No, I mean before. At other times.
Well, they didn't have it at that time. They were just out of it. Like I said, just gonna light this first, and that's what you do with that. Okay? I don't know if y'all saw that. I had it up high. But again, you just spray it. Okay? I had it up here, way up here, next to my head.
Yeah, I got that angle down towards the table.
Okay.
Where they can see it. Everything's in the frame, so you got to get it tilted up.
Now, excuse me, that spray caused me to cough up. Alright, again, it said to mix the baking powder with the 3 cups of flour. And Piggy, if you'll hand me a fork real quick. I put my 1 teaspoon of baking powder in with my 3 cups of flour. And I'm just going to use a fork and mix that together, so that it's fully incorporated. Another easier way to do that is just to sift it all together. Okay. Now I've got a large mixing bowl. And in my mixing bowl it says, in a medium mixing bowl, mix together the flour and the baking powder. In a large mixing bowl, cream together the butter, the lard, and the sugar. Okay. So I'll put my butter. Butter.
Say anything like butter.
Close. We have butter. And we have lard. Yes, y'all, I'm using my fingers. I have fingers for forks.
Yep.
Okay. And the sugar. Now I'm only going to put about half that sugar in there right now. See that it's creamed together. Okay. Now I gotta go to page 2. I'm to the top of page 2 up here. Next it says add eggs 1 at a time, beating on high speed for 30 seconds after each addition. Do not overbeat the eggs. I may not do 30 seconds, but I will beat her very well.
You're probably out about it. You're good at that.
Pretty good at it.
Well, after what, 35, 40 years of cooking?
About, yeah, around 40-something years cooking. Basically, I'm just beating it until it's well incorporated. I don't want to overbeat it. Now, Aaron, I hope this is as good as your grandmother's cake was. He said, I think he said his grandmother made these all the time. And he really liked it.
Well, we can only hope.
I mean, I like pound cake.
If he gets it and tries it, he'll let us know.
Give that to the piggy. Okay. Next, rotate between adding the flour mixture and the buttermilk. Mixing only a little between each addition. These two right here were the last 2 ingredients added, yeah. Alright, you start with the dry ingredients, end with the dry ingredients, okay? So. Oh. I was going to stir it up before I start doing that, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I've learned.
We don't like dust storms.
Yeah, I'm not big on dust storms.
How about this?
It might work, I don't know. I'll get a face full of it here. It's going to be in my way here.
Hurry.
It's a good idea.
It was a thought. It was a thought that just didn't work out.
No, it didn't. All right, here you go, Piggy.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Y'all see the dust storm, and I'm on low.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just add in the pineapple and vanilla extract. Beat just until the pineapple is evenly distributed. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and add the vanilla. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead. It said 1.5. I'm adding 2 teaspoons, by the way.
Good stuff.
Yes. 1. Well, a little over 2. Oops. I got a kitty cat wanting in. They just have to want on.
We just have to walk.
Yep. Wipe this off. That gets sticky. Oh, no sticky stuff. And I'll add the pineapple. There we go. Okay, I had one wanting out, not in.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of times they'll want out when another one's bumped in.
Yeah. You go in there and let her out, Piggy? Okay. It looks like that is evenly distributed. Okay, then it says to pour the batter into the prepared bundt pan. Bake for 75 to 85 minutes. So it's going to be an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and 25 minutes, I think it is. Yeah. There you go,
It's
Piggy.
up on you.
I need a spatula, please. Scrapey.
That one or one of them.
That'll be fine. You'll notice this is a very dense cake batter. Pound cakes are a very dense cake. That doesn't mean that they won't be moist. It's just that they are very dense.
Oh, by the way, air run, thank you.
And again, y'all, this is not my recipe. This is one I found online. The only thing I've done different is I have added a little extra vanilla flavor. Yeah, Aaron gives me a lot of ideas on different things to make.
Fry bread.
Yeah, he did the fry bread. Showed me how to do that. He's requested I do a lemon jello pie for my cutting board recipes.
Ooh.
I have to find a recipe for that to do a big one. And I might eventually make that if I do the recipe for it.
Right.
Okay.
See, that's a trick right there.
What?
Not only being able to follow a recipe and make something good, but create a recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Even better if you get it on the money the first time, but you got to tweak it because it didn't turn out quite right. You tweak it and try again.
That's it. Y'all, I've had to tweak a lot of recipes over the years because I've messed them up. Didn't turn out quite what I would it would taste wise or whatever. All right, Piggy, here you go.
But it has made you good at making recipes, creating recipes.
I'm glad you think so, Piggy. All right, this is going in the oven for 75 minutes. Once it comes out, it has to cool. Let's see what it says.
All they got to do is look at my gut and know I'm speaking the truth.
It'll have to cool for 30 minutes once it comes out of the oven. So we're looking at a good hour and 45 minutes. And once I turn it out onto the wire rack and get it completely cooled, it's when I will make the glaze to go on it. And that's when we will come back for me to make the glaze and then let's do the taste test, okay? So I'm going to put it in the oven now. And we'll see you when I come back to do the glaze. Alright, y'all, we're back with the cake. It has been out of the oven for 30 minutes. Now, you put it on, set it in the bundt pan on a wire rack for 30 minutes, and then you turn it out onto the wire rack. And I let it sit while I got my my powdered sugar sifted. I have 2 cups of powdered sugar sifted in my bowl here. I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I have a 1/4 of a cup of pineapple juice. And I have my vanilla extract. Okay?
Folks, I can already tell you that cake stands on its own.
Yeah, there was a crumb there and Piggy grabbed it and it was good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our 2 cups of powdered sugar. We're going to pour our butter in. We're going to pour our pineapple juice in.
Pour it in, pour it in.
And then we're going to put it, it calls for 3/4 of a teaspoon. It might get a teaspoon, you know. It might get somewhere, there we go. It got about a teaspoon, y'all. We're not going to argue with that. And we're just going to whisk it together.
You won't hear no complaints from me, you done with that too? Okay.
Done with that. And what we're doing, just whisking it together. I was going to use my mixer and I thought, well, it says whisk it, so that's what I'm going to do. Just whisk it together. And this glaze is a little bit thick, which that's fine, because my plate is not quite big enough to do that. I've got another plate here somewhere that would be big enough. It's a platter. I think I've got it put up. I'm not sure.
Probably do. I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
probably up in the very top. It's one that was given to my mom years ago by Miss Bobby Smith. But it's got a bowl that goes with it, and I think I've got them put up on the top, very top shelf up there somewhere to keep them from getting broke. Piggy's eaten soup out of my bowl before, so he would know it if he saw it.
Probably.
All right, Piggy.
All right.
I'm going to give you that right there to wash. Go ahead and let that drop on the cake. There we go.
It won't all make it to the sink.
Now, Piggy's going to clean that whisk. I know what he's going to do. And that's what it looks like. It's not quite white. It's got a little bit of a creamy color to it, and I think that's from the pineapple juice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm just going to spread that across the top of that. The cake is still a little bit warm. Aaron, I hope this does justice to the cake you were wanting me to do.
If he don't like this,
Piggy's sorry for you, Aaron. If you don't like this, he does.
I could have make me a candy bar out of just that.
That's just this.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I think it's going to be good. I really do.
Somebody don't like that right there. There's something wrong with it.
Oops, y'all. I dropped quite a bit of that right there on that one side, and there we go. And y'all, I'm filming this on July the 14th, which is a Sunday. It will be put out.
Okay.
It will be put out on July the 15th, which is Monday. So, happy birthday, Anita, if you happen to watch this. Today is my friend Anita's birthday. She is from July the 14th to July the 28th older than me. She's exactly 14 days older than me.
2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Half a month.
Yeah. Turn this around, see what we got going on this other side of it. Ooh, we got almost running off the side here, yeah. There we go.
Better not let none of that get away.
I ain't thinking, I checked it to make
That
sure.
good stuff.
I'm just making sure if it goes down the sides. That side right there needs more. Let me look at this all the way around. There's some going to have more on it than others. But you know what? That's why we check around, and some of it just may have to have more of it than others.
Right.
All right. See, with all the desserts I've been getting requested from everybody. This month and next month is going to be high on the dessert bill.
Don't get her wrong, folks. She loves to bake.
I do. I love desserts too. He especially loves the desserts.
Uh-oh.
Okay. There we go, Piggy. I think we've about got it here. I'm going to use this bowl.
Think you about got it, huh?
Yeah. There we go. I'm going to let Piggy... Whew, yeah, we got it all right. We got it all over the table here. Oh, that's good. All right, I'm going to let Piggy take a picture before I'll wipe the table off because it's got stuff all over it. If you don't mind wiping the table down real quick so I can get this done. That way we can get this video in the box.
In the can.
In the can, whatever you want to call it.
As you do. Talk right Hollywood. It's in the can.
Why are you talking like Hollywood?
Okay, well, country folk, we say in the can, we're talking about something else.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said in the box.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this stuff, it's driven everywhere, y'all. It's all over the place.
And you want a picture of it like that, or you go
I
cut
just want a
it?
picture of it like that right there. And then I'm going to cut it and try it, y'all. I already know the icing's good. It's been all over my fingers.
I know they're both good.
Got it?
I got it.
All right. I need a fork, Piggy. So do you.
Work about it. Let's go right there.
I'm going to cut me a small piece.
Well, you know me.
And I'm going to cut Piggy a bigger piece right there.
I guess that'll do.
Well, I mean, there's more there from when... All right. Don't fall apart on me, Kate. It's still a little warm, y'all.
They already know that's a piggy.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I gotta do this right here. Waste not wanting that right here.
Yeah, this cake is still a little bit warm, y'all. So it's once it gets actually cold, it will be better. There we go.
Oh yeah, this is right. She could make me
Here you go, Pig.
bars of this right here. That'd be my candy bar.
There's your fork. You okay, babe?
Got my tongue a little too close to the sharp edge of the blade.
I didn't tell you to lick the blade.
I was licking the side.
Yeah, you don't lick knives. I don't care what Piggy does. All right, let's take a bite of this. Aaron, this is for you.
Y'all see them eyeballs not working together there?
Mm. It's good warm, but it's going to be better when it's cold. Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Mm. I ate too much of that. I go to the diabetic shop. That's sweet. It is worth it.
Oh man, I like that.
Mm.
Folks, the cake stands on its own. That icing on it.
Oh, wow. That's good stuff. That's a good cake right there. Well, yeah, I want to thank you for watching. Aaron, thank you for suggesting I make this.
Thank you, Aaron. I made it.
Yeah. And everybody have a great day. Have a great week. Hope to see you Saturday night on our live stream. Take care, everybody. We love you. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Work, Bible.